All right, how's everybody doing out there? This is Pete over at D.I.Y Auto School. We got Minnie over there that just got done sweeping up. How many weeks was I doing body work to that, Minnie? Off and on. No, just doing the body work. Okay, well, I haven't been doing body work on the Mercedes since July. 3 weeks, a month maybe, off and on. So anyway, what you're looking at here, this is a door with precise, accurate body work applied to it. This is a nightmare door. This is a door that we would call a nightmare because this door is that type of door, if you can get the picture of what I'm talking about. We're talking about the update of what's going on over here. Happy New Year's. Do you want to say Happy New Year to everybody out there? Minnie, overdressed Minnie, the body shop girl. It's 50 degrees in here.
It might be 50 degrees in here, but it's like 12 outside.
But we're working it here.
But we're fixing to be going outside.
Kind of look like a homeless person going on there.
I don't care.
Can I drop you off downtown? Maybe you can stand on the corner and get us some cash?
Give me
Okay, let's see. Chris says hi, Minnie. Greg Frasco says hi, Pete and Minnie. Happy New Year. Okay, we're going to let Minnie have the camera in a minute, but not right this second. She's getting itchy. I see her fingers starting to twitch. She wants that camera. But what we are talking about here, and one more thing, when Minnie gets the camera, I'm just going to let everybody know that the audio quality sucks. That's why I don't like doing live videos, but we're going to go with it. It's a happy day over here at D.I.Y Auto School because all the body work, now we're talking major body work. The only thing I have left is the hood and the trunk and, of course, a couple dents on the top here. And then there's a few little dings on the moonroof. We don't want to call it a sunroof. Mr. Majestic will get pissed off if he hears sunroof. Moonroof. Okay. So it's a happy day because approximately an hour and 47 minutes ago, I completed all the body work on the nightmare Mercedes-Benz vehicle. Everybody give my friend Pete a thumbs up for that. This has been a very, very extensive, and I'm going to go ahead and say it pretty fast, off-frame rotisserie concourse restoration. Am I right, Minnie?
Yes, very.
All the work that's been completed on this has been done in less than a year and a half. And I'm going to tell you what, get on my YouTube channel right here and watch the videos. And you're going to see exactly what it took to get it to this stage. But the bodywork's done. We got about another week's worth, I would say, on the trunk and the hood. And then this thing's going to go into polyester primer. I don't like to use polyester primer. But on this particular job, we are going to use it wherever there's bodywork because this thing was rough. And I'll be showing you what polyester primer is if nobody knows. So now that this is done, what we're going to do is we're going to take it off the stands because I can't do body work way up here like this. All right, I want to have the car down at eye level. So we're going to take it off the stands and we're going to go ahead and put our Camaro on there, our 1968 Camaro. I've been chatting with Otto out in Bristol, England. Yeah, he's out in Bristol, England. This car's going to England. He's ready to get on it. We're going to start the body work on this. Very, very clean car. This is a beautiful car, I'm telling you. One owner Camaro, 67. If Otto didn't want this car, I was going to buy it for myself. We've done a lot of extensive work to this. I'm sure everybody knows that. So keep your eyes on this one because we're going to be going over this to get all the body work done within the next couple weeks. And it's going to be badass as well. And then we got another car. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't forgot about you. Don't worry. Take a break. Okay. All right. We're just going to take a gander. And if you look back there, not at the Razor, at the Mustang, we're going to be pulling that car over here. And we're going to be getting on the body work on that as well. So we're going to be wrapping up a lot of body work in the next couple, 2 or 3 weeks.
You're going to be a busy guy.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to give you the camera, but you got a situation here.
What's that?
Okay? You don't know how to use this thing with the microphone. You always cover the microphone up with your hand over here, see?
Which side is it on?
It's right here.
Right side. Okay.
It's right, look at my thumb. It's right there, okay? It's not over here. This is the camera over here.
Yeah.
You see how my hand's holding it?
Yes.
Look, okay, let me show you. See how my hand is holding it?
Yes.
All right, this is where you need to hold it, right here.
Yes.
Okay. Should I give her the camera? Should I go ahead and give her the camera? I'm sorry, I turned it. Should I give her the camera, guys? Should I give her the camera? Does she look like she's lonely without the camera in her hand on New Year's Day?
I'm going in the house.
She wants to talk to everybody out there. Should I or shouldn't I? I don't see any answers. Okay, there's an answer. Let me read it. Hand it over. Yes, yes. Okay. Remember, the microphone's over here. So kind of keep the, kind of go like this with your hand, okay? They can't see it, but you can. And don't hit the power button. If you push on the power button, it'll turn it off.
Oh, God, don't do that.
Okay, can everybody hear me out there? Minnie's going to have to follow us. If you want to talk to him, you can.
Look, I can put my hand like that.
Okay, you can do that, or you can put it up here. Okay, come on, camera girl.
Hey,
Minnie.
Raul and Mark.
I want to show everybody. Now, I've been working on my paint booth, and I'm going to tell everybody. Okay, I'm going to tell everybody out there the paint booth is going to be awesome. I've had a lot of questions. How are you going to heat it? How are you going to cool it down? How are you going to do this? How are you going to do that?
Hey, Chris.
I can tell you this. The way that me and Minnie, the body shop girl.
They can hear you in Germany. I know that's right.
I appreciate that. We just watched a German show last night.
Yes, we did.
It was a German comedy. And
God, get your tooth back in your mouth.
I had to take that.
That's gross.
It's a German comedy movie. It was called Christmas Crossfire.
Christmas Crossfire, yeah.
We watched that last night, and I'm going to be honest with you. I love Germans. I'm half German myself. Thank you very much. God bless Germany.
Hey, Las Vegas.
I'm going to go ahead and be honest. That was one stale comedy. Am I right, Minnie?
Yes, it was. It
was pretty stale.
I didn't really know it was a comedy until you said it
If
was.
you're out there in Germany and you watched the show, it just came out called Christmas Crossfire. Leave a comment and let me know what you think about that movie. Back to business.
What's that business?
Come on over here. I want everybody to take a look at this panel.
Oh.
Minnie, the body shop girl. Go ahead and show it to them.
It starts there and it goes
Minnie, the body.
all the way up, almost to the freaking ceiling.
I want everybody to look at that. That is 16 feet tall.
Yeah, it's really big.
You can go around. I'm not done talking. Okay.
Oh.
That is 16 feet tall right there, people.
JT Media?
That's how wide my paint booth is. So can Minnie go back up and down and show everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, I told Minnie, I said, go out there and look at that piece of paneling that's leaning up against the wall. She looked at it and said, where does that go to? And I said, that's the inside of the wall that we just installed on our paint booth. And she's like, you're joking. That's bullshit. I can't believe it.
I know. That's really long and awkward to get up in the air. But we did it with minimal screaming and cussing.
We're going to go out there and look at our paint booth real quick because that's what we're going to work on today after we finish sleeping inside.
If you wanted to rent space like that, how much would it cost? Well, there's some metal buildings up the road that are for rent, and they're like $8,000 a month.
They're $8. He's charging $8 a square foot, and I think he has, or maybe it's $4, whatever. He's not even charged. He's charging you by the square footage.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, now keep up with me here. It's a beautiful snowy day out in Moab.
Yes. Well, it's not snowing today, but it snowed.
Watch your step.
It did snow for 2 days.
Okay, is everybody there? Are we still here? Okay. I'm gonna have to camera guy for a minute. All right, we're back. So if we look right there in the paint booth, I don't know if you can see back there, we've already installed the back wall. We got all the insulation in it.
And a ceiling.
And of course the ceiling. If Minnie lifts the lid up, slides the lid up, we can see the ceiling from here. I'm sorry to say my internet access out here really sucks. To be honest with you, I'm paying more for internet here, pretty much double here than I was in Dallas. And it's like having 1998 internet service here. It sucks, okay? Dial up.
And there's only one company that we can go to.
Only one company, so you're stuck. So anyway, if you look real close, we got the back wall up. Now that's 16 feet. That's a 16-foot wide wall. And then if you look up in there, the ceiling's done, and then Minnie, the body shop girl, has insulated the whole thing. So today we're gonna go ahead and work on this wall over here and get all that. I also got my electrical. If you look at my finger, that's the box that's gonna supply that box with power. And then next to that box is an air line that will go outside and around to the back on the wall, which will supply my air. We'll be using a 30 amp breaker for this, 30 amp setup. And then what we'll do, that will power our exhaust fan that we're gonna build and also our lights. That's all we need in there. And we're gonna have 2 outlets, 2 plug outlets, in case I want to color sand and buff or whatever I gotta do in there. There'll still be electricity for a heater or whatever. Yes.
Because he has to sleep in there.
Yeah, don't say that. So that's our paint booth. It's all rigged up. Now the air is coming off this line right here, and then it goes down the wall. And let me go ahead and pull the toolbox out so we can see that. If Minnie, the body shop girl, could come over and help. I'm kind of one-handed, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and turn some lights on real quick. Okay, so what we've done here is we went all the way up to the ceiling and we came down, and then I got a valve right here which will turn the air on to this line that goes outside. Now what this valve is for the condensation buildup that might be built up in that line while it's sitting around, and I can turn it on like that to drain all the condensation and water out before it gets outside and over to the paint booth. I then took this box, which I pre-wired 2 years ago, ran it down the wall, and that will go out. You can see where it goes out. And then it goes to that box outside.
To plug in.
And then there you go.
So we got power.
I'm over in Utah, whoever asked where we're at. So Minnie can leave that toolbox there. Let's go ahead and get a gander at Minnie, the body shop girl, in action.
Those are, oh God.
And yeah, we love Minnie, the body shop girl. Not scared getting it done dirty. Okay.
Misspelled.
Of course there's redneck style. All right, are we there?
We're there.
Okay, so the paint booth's coming along. I hope everybody liked the video I just posted about the soda blaster.
Harbor Freight. Oh, yes.
The soda blaster was a giant fiasco. I forgot to add the clown music in, and of course, the clown's clock, but that's okay. I think everybody got the message that watched it.
Hey,
even Minnie, the body shop girl, laughed her ass off and almost fell off my desk while she was laughing.
Hey, Snoopy. Eric, I know, that was hilarious, especially when the hose got away from you the first time.
Right. So what we got here is I just purchased this from Harbor Freight, and we're going to do a review on this. I got this on sale. It was $49. I got online, and anybody that goes to Harbor Freight, I'm going to give you a little inside situation here. Before you buy anything at Harbor Freight, get on your phone, on the internet, in Harbor Freight, and type in Google Harbor Freight coupons. You'll automatically get, you'll see it where it said once you collect, you'll automatically get either 25 to 50% off automatically, and all you got to do is show them your phone. So don't be a dumbass and get a soda blaster over. Be the smart ass and get the vise for $50 instead of 75.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're going to do a review on this and a couple other
Hey, David.
items. I love doing Harbor
Big
Freight.
Al.
I love doing Harbor Freight reviews.
Oh, yeah. They're
Because
always
most
fun.
of the stuff from Harbor Freight is just pure junk. And when you make a review on it, it usually turns out to be what?
Pretty funny.
A clown act, because it's such a stupid tool. When
Hey,
I first heard of Harbor Freight reminded me of when, I'd say back in the early 90s, maybe 80s, 70s.
Hey, Australia.
When I used to go to the flea market and buy tools there. Come on over here. Let me show you something I got.
Hey, Axe Grinder.
Okay, I still have this set of
Jim.
tools. Here's a wrench right here. I bought that at a flea market, a set of these. Can you see what it says there?
Yeah.
And this
Hey,
was back in the mid 70s. I bought a set of metric wrenches at the flea market. It was called Bonanza Flea Market in Denver, Colorado.
Hey, Allison.
On Federal Boulevard. Anybody that's from Denver and is an old piece of shit like me will remember Bonanza Flea Market.
Ever heard of a Black Widow spray gun?
Yes, that's a Harbor Freight spray gun that is way too expensive to buy to try out. We're not making a review on that.
Oh.
It's too much money to spend to make a review, and it's not worth it. There's 100,000 reviews already on it. Check them out yourself. So when I went to Harbor Freight, to finish up the story, please.
Sorry.
When I went to Harbor Freight, the first thing I thought of is flea market junk, and that's basically what you're getting over there. But every now and then you come across an item like this.
Axel's in the house.
Okay, you're going to come across an item like this, and you're going to really get a good deal. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete. Hoping everybody out there has a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year tonight. I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Oh, God, let's not. What are you going to say? No, do we want to
thinking-
hear it? Do we want to hear this?
Can you get a little closer? The microphone's way back there,
but you
please.
might spit on
Okay.
me.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. The year 2020 is probably the worst year that I have ever lived. Well, I can't say that.
Thanks,
Other
Frank.
Within the last, let's say, decade, 2020
Simple Fred.
is the worst year that I can even think of remembering. We got this bullshit virus,
Hey, Belgium.
and I'm not going to say it again. I said it once. You heard me out of my mouth. Bullshit. Okay? I'm saying bullshit because it's just lingering on and lingering. Now they say they have a new strain.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, hold on. I talked to Otto, Camaro guy over here. Can you show? And he told me that over in England, the new strain came out and killed hundreds and thousands of minks.
Little animals.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Now, my understanding on this virus shit is that it doesn't kill animals. It's a human thing.
Right, now they're saying it's an
Now-
animal thing.
Otto said that it killed hundreds and thousands of minks. Coat.
Yeah.
So all these animals. I'm going to say bullshit on that. I don't believe it.
I don't
think
believe
it's
it
a
for a
scam,
minute.
and I think it's Esquire magazine gossip.
The North EU, not in England. We don't know the difference, but okay.
I don't know, Bristol, England, wherever that is. Okay, so we had that come, and it's basically ruined mostly everybody's lives because you got to adjust to the bullshit going on.
Yeah.
I had 3 professional doctors tell me that once you get it,
You can't.
you can't get it again. Don't listen to the news. Don't listen. And if you do get it, it will be a minor. It will be like getting a cold or a flu.
Just another flu. Damn right, Chris.
Once your body is immune to it and has gotten over it, you can't be harmed by it anymore. Now take it for what it is. I
That's
don't
what
give
the
a shit
doctors
what you
told
say.
Pete.
This is what the doctors, they said, don't listen to the news. I even called hospitals and doctors, am I right?
Oh, yeah.
I've had hospitals and doctors, don't listen to the news, it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
The virus is there. I'm going to tell you that. I had it. I didn't want it. I got it. You saw me get it.
And you know, people, we have a influenza every year, a different new
Many
strain
lived with
every
me the
year.
whole time.
Every year, it's always been like this herd immunity. Yeah.
We had a close neighbor get it, and
No, vaccines don't prevent the spread.
okay, we had a close neighbor get it, and the close neighbor basically had it for a week, and the spouse lived with the neighbor the whole time and never got it, like many.
Yeah.
Okay. All I'm going to say about it, I want to end this little conversation about it. I don't want to hear Minnie hollering, screaming, and bitching, because that's what she's going to start doing. When it's brought up, if she hears it on the radio, she literally slams the radio shut and starts hollering, screaming. I don't need that, guys. Let's not talk about it anymore. So that's number one.
New World Order takeover.
No, there's not going to be
globalist
no
thing.
New World Order. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Number two is the political situations that have gone on in America for the last 4 years.
Is ridiculous.
I think, and this is my opinion, I think it was great to have Donald Trump as our president.
Absolutely.
Because, to me, he was an icon of America because he was not a politician, he was not a career politician, and he won the presidency. That made me feel like a real true American and that I loved America. But all the shit and all the crap that I've had to put up with over it, okay, and I'm sure everybody out there feels the same way, you know, I think that Donald Trump lived through hell going through this whole thing. I feel sorry for the guy, but I'm glad it's over. I'm glad it's over and it's done. Let's get back to normal. Fuck politics. Screw the politics. Get on with your own life. We don't need the harassment, people. And hopefully 2021 is going to bring us back to normal where we can concentrate on our lives. Am I right?
Exactly.
We don't need the news.
Let the Democrats fuck each other in
We
Washington.
don't need the Democrats.
Forget about them.
We don't need the
Forget
Republicans.
about them.
We don't need anybody. All we need is you and me, because we're the people that count right here. I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. I'm going to say this is my world. I'm the president of my world. If I vote to turn that light off, then the light's going to be turned off, because this is my world. I suggest that you do the same thing. Vote to turn your TV off. Vote to turn your radio off. Vote to
Get on with your life.
get on with your life and to delete and eliminate all political, and bullshit news crap off all your social media stuff and be done with it. Because this is a new year and our resolution should be us. Me, myself, and I. Nobody else. And if you can't figure that out, then you're the fucking dumbass that's got your head in your ass that's going to pay $80 fucking for an item you can get for 50. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, wishing you a happy fucking new year. And hopefully your resolution says, I'm me, bitch. Get the fuck out of my way.
Bye, y'all.
And what's your resolution?
To have a great 2021.
Okay.
Yep.
Without the news?
I don't
Without
watch
the
news.
politics?
I don't watch news.
Okay.
I don't do social media.
You got your little world in your house. Okay, you're the boss. Okay, we got to go.
Bye, y'all.
See y'all later, guys.